FBI Special Agent and Fox News contributor Nicole Parker joins us now by phone. I was hoping that we were going to be able to reach you this afternoon, Nicole. We're wondering, with this video that we've seen put out there by the FBI headquarters, are we looking at a minor development, a major development? Is this a treasure trove of information? What do you think?
Major development, treasure trove of information. This is exactly what America needs to see. And this is the time that people need to step it up and start calling in. 1-800-CALL-FBI. I've said it on Fox so many times, I'll say it again. Human intelligence is still the most powerful intelligence out there. We've got AI, we've got all these advanced technological techniques. You know what? Calling in is still the way to go. The offenders always make a mistake, John. They think that they are so smart and sophisticated with the gloves and the mask and they make mistakes. And it's just a matter of time until they expose their vulnerability. And what we've just seen right now is they made a major mistake. There is always a digital footprint. And we've talked about, how difficult it is to trace IP addresses or Bitcoin or, there was no video surveillance. I promise and reassure the American people, the FBI has the capability, again, working with their private sector partners many times, to get to the bottom of a case when they absolutely need to do it. And this is a case that they will leave no stone unturned. And I believe that there will be a lot more evidence coming out. We talked about the camera that was on top of the roof that the FBI, was able to take down a few days later. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to see more evidence come out. But I think from a behavioral perspective, now there have been millions of people that have seen these images just within the last 2 hours. This, in my opinion, is a form of almost what we call law enforcement tickling the wire. Okay, because now the person who did this, they know that millions of people have seen them, and they know they're on notice. My recommendation to individuals in this Tucson area, people who think that they might know this person or may look familiar, they will be watching closely, and the FBI will be watching closely as well at the behaviors of those people in the inner circle that they thought might have been potential people that they could look at as persons of interest. And so they're going to be looking at that very closely, and then they're going to take all of that information and that behavior that they're going to see coming through the next hours, 24 hours, until this case is solved, and then they're going to back it up with all of the evidence that's already been obtained through the cellular analysis survey team, through CART, through all of the FBI's technological advances. They're going to piece it all together, and I do believe that we are going to have an individual identified. And let's hope that it's very soon.
Yeah, we all hope there's more video, more images, perhaps from inside, possibly even audio. We don't know. They didn't release audio with the video that we're showing right now, but maybe that exists. We just don't know. Nicole, if you were to say this person, this suspect is most vulnerable with one thing, based on the video and the still pictures and what might be a dead giveaway or something that we can that the FBI will be able to easily track them down, what would it be?
For me, just looking at it at a quick glance, there's a lot of evidence here, but I would say the eyes, the eyebrows, and the facial hair that appears to be appearing around their mouth, a potential mustache or beard or facial hair.
Got it.
So, Nicole, what do the investigators start doing now? We've got a great picture of a backpack. We've got a pretty good picture of shoes. You could probably see the grip of the gun. I mean, where do the investigators go? What are the teams like? How are they broken down, and where are they fanning out?
Right. So the first thing that they're going to do, I guarantee you that the phones are blowing up the FBI 1-800-CALL-FBI. I truly believe that people are calling. They're taking in all of that information at the call center. They're routing them to the potential leads, and they're literally having analysts run through those leads right now, and agents are following through on every single tip and lead. And then, again, you've got the individuals that are there on the ground in Tucson. You've got the agents. You've got the, like I said, the cellular analysis survey team. They're going to be looking at all the pings for the cell phones. They're going to be looking at the computer, the CART team. Remember how we saw those Cellbrite devices going in and imaging things? They're going to be putting all of those pieces of artifacts together into a very tight timeline, and then they're going to be looking at the image of the individual. And with AI and all the technology and the tips coming in, I believe that there will be a person named soon, and then they're going to go backwards in time, and they're going to put all the little artifacts of evidence. People think, oh, this piece of evidence and tip that I'm giving the FBI, it doesn't mean anything. What they're doing behind the scenes is they're taking the puzzle, and they're taking every single little piece, and they're putting it together right now. and just keep those calls coming in. I think that the timing of this is significant. I think that we were all waiting to see if the ransom payment would be made or what would happen as a result of that. There seemed to be nothing going on. But there's one thing for sure, law enforcement doesn't show their hand until they absolutely are certain of something. And these videos are indisputable, and I do believe that there will be much more to come.
Wow. Nicole, thank you so much. I mean, we just keep watching, and you know, I'm looking down, and the amount of correspondence we're getting of people looking at these and the thoughts that they have, and we just hope that it leads to Nancy and the country, obviously, that has been following every bit of this praise.
Yeah. So
I have one more thing I wanted to add in too.
Sure.
Now that they have these images, they're going to look also very closely at the Wi-Fi routers to see which devices were attempting to log into her Wi-Fi system. Again, if the person had a cell phone, they're going to be looking at all of this again, and then they're going to say, does this image of who, because you can rule people out by these images as well. Okay, you can rule people in and out. They're going to get closer and closer, and as they look closer, they're going to start using all of these other technology systems to get closer to the person.
Got it.
Nicole, thank you for your expertise. Really great to have you on today.
Thanks.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.